Hi all, today I'm showing you how to make my grandma's southern chicken noodle soup. Ingredients you'll need: 2 medium onions, a bunch of parsley, thyme, and 1 bay leaf, 9 carrots, 12 stalks of celery, a whole head of garlic halved, 15 peppercorns, 1 whole chicken, 8 ounces of cooked egg noodles, half a cup of kosher salt, half a cup of dark brown sugar. To make the brine, I apologize for the dishwasher sound in the background. It's kind of loud. First off, I'm adding a half a cup of dark brown sugar, then I'm adding a half a cup of kosher salt. I'm using Morton, but I do prefer Diamond. If you can get that, I think it's much better. It's a superior product. And then I'm going to add a cup of boiling water to the salt sugar mixture in the mixing bowl to dissolve it. And it's really important that you dissolve it all, because I don't know if anybody watches Alton Brown, his Goody series. He did a whole thing about osmosis and how the brine goes through the chicken. I did not know this. I just knew that it flavored the chicken and also made it tender. But he explains it in a technical, scientific way. So now I've just added 4 cups of ice. I'm going to add 4 cups of water and mix well. And then I'm going to pour the brine over the chicken and put the lid on it and place it in the refrigerator for 8 hours. And after that, I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to dry the chicken off, and I'm going to put it in a preheated 400-degree oven. It all depends on how much your chicken weighs. My chicken was 5.25, so I cooked it between, I think it was 90 minutes altogether. I got to 160 degrees with the thermometer. And you remove the meat from the bones. I always like to try to, if I can get the breast off in one piece on each side, that's always nice. And then I pick off any big pieces that I think be good for the soup. Nothing scraggly, like I always like to say. And just put it in a storage container until you're ready to make the soup, because there's a few more steps. I'm sorry, it's very involved. I store the carcass, the bones, until I'm ready to use it in a storage container or a plastic bag. I used a plastic bag today. I usually don't like to do it, but I did. And now I'm just going to scrape the drippings and the fond off the bottom best I can. That is all the drippings that came from the thing, so I didn't add any water to it. So it was quite juicy, that chicken, because it was brine. And I just put it in a storage container until I'm ready to use. You'll need to preheat the oven to 450 degrees. So now we're working on the stock. I'm putting all the bones in the roasting pan. And this is going to make the most delicious, flavorful stock you've ever had. All the steps we're doing takes us to that. And next I'm just adding 4 stalks of celery, 3 carrots, and 1 onion that I'm having. And you'll notice this stock is a darker stock than, just say, if we took the brine chicken, didn't roast it off, put it actually in water, and made a broth that way instead of a stock. A stock is when you roast the bones. You get a deeper, richer chicken flavor. And of course I'm adding aromatics, carrots, celery, onion, and eventually garlic and bay leaves and other things. So I'm also adding 3 cups of water to the bottom of the roasting pan, because we're going to be roasting this off in a 450-degree oven. That's quite hot, because you're going to roast things and get that flavor. And I'm putting it into the preheated oven. It's going to roast for 40 minutes. And that's why you want the water at the bottom so nothing burns. You bring it out, that's what it looks like. You can see it's roasted. And I got my stock pot again. And now I'm just putting everything, all the bones, all the vegetables, everything into the stock pot. I'm adding 1 bay leaf. I'm adding the reserved drippings from when we roasted the chicken along with all the fond. I'm adding 15 peppercorns. I'm having a whole garlic head and putting it in. I am taking 3 carrots and 3 stalks of celery. I'm having those and putting those in as well. We're just building flavor. That's all we're doing here. It's all about getting the most flavorful stock we can for the chicken noodle soup. I'm taking 1 medium onion and I'm quartering it and putting it all in with the skins and all. You don't need to peel anything. And I'm adding 12 cups of water. So that should tell you the size of the stock pot. I think it's a 4-quart stock pot, so or 5. And now I'm just adding a bunch of thyme and parsley to the stock. And I'm going to simmer on a low, medium flame for about 2 hours. I'm trying to extract every last bit of flavor I can from everything. And then I strain it out. I'm using a colander over one of my Dutch ovens. And it's lined with cheesecloth. And this is just to catch everything. And to give us a clearer stock that we can. It's going to be quite dark brown, but we just don't want all the bits and everything. Because chicken does give off blood, the bone and everything when you're boiling it, so we don't want that in there. And once I've done that, we are left with a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stock for our soup. You'll see it. It's gorgeous. I left the thyme in the bottom, by the way. That's what that green thing is you're seeing. And now I am time to assemble the soup. I am going to be doing the vegetables first. And I'm going to chop up the celery, 3 stalks of celery, and 3 carrots chopped up. And now I'm just cutting up a chicken into large bite-sized pieces. And then I'm going to add the carrots to the broth along with the celery. And I'm going to bring it to a simmer for 20 minutes because I want to cook the carrots and the celery before I add anything else. So it's over a low medium flame for 20 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to add the cooked pasta. I did 8 ounces of cooked pasta, and I'm sorry, I turned out the light. I don't know what I was thinking. But this is cooked pasta that I'm adding, the egg noodles, 8 ounces of it. And then finally I add the chicken, and then you have chicken soup, chicken noodle soup. Voila! And this is what it looks like in the bowl. It's really good. If you're liking our content, we're asking everybody to please like, subscribe, and comment. It doesn't cost you anything to become a subscriber, but it helps us out tremendously. And also, please hit the notification bell and watch the video from beginning to end. Otherwise, we stay hidden and we want to grow. Thank you all for all your help. I post videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And we have a lot of videos planned for the holiday season, what it's like to have a Christmas in the South and a Thanksgiving in the South. Thank you all for watching. We're so very grateful. Thank you for becoming a subscriber if you have, new and old ones. We're so very grateful. And we hope that you have a very wonderful week. And as always, be blessed.